Do you want to be better at figuring it out or better at receiving the clear guidance? We really want to have this conversation because you all are, we love you so much. You know what's coming next. You all are often, sometimes nearly always, wanting to, well, we'll just say it, get credit for the ideas that you hatch. So that's why you say, I've got a great idea, instead of, ooh, I just received the best new amendment to an idea that's been in motion. So if you could just lay over the top of your creative process now, and we're giving this specifically to you right now.
Okay.
The understanding that we are all really in this together, and that you're proving nothing, but you're receiving with such clarity and such, as you said, momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the whole point of it is. It's not about getting there first, or it's not about getting there biggest. It's about being there to rendezvous and being the translator. It's like turning your receiver on. It's like the broadcast of what you've asked for and what you've created. So here's how it worked. You created it. It's done. It's in the vortex. And now it in its entirety is beaming a signal to you. You getting the signal? So when you start using words like, I'm now hearing, I'm now knowing, I'm now sensing, now you're more in the vibrational place that allows you to be in those receptive moments where the timing is just right. If the universe is sending it and you're in the receptive mode, it's a yes that nothing can keep you from. Mm-hmm. You see, the universe is sending it, but here's the thing. We want you to feel this more literal than you're feeling. We want you to feel all of us involved in the transmission, in the yes, 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 yes. So when you're in the vicinity, you feel it too. If you don't feel it, it's not because we're not yesing. It's because you're not in the receptive mode. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Because the path is always lighted. The question is, where are you looking? The path is always lighted. That's why we're going to say it again. Your work, 100% of your work, certainly at this point, you got this.
I think I got
is about enhancing your receptivity. So people say, what are you working on? Nothing. Why? Don't you want to amount to anything? No, I'm working on my receptivity. What does that mean? That means everything's lined up for me, and I just got to be in the right mood to receive it. Is it just going to drop into your lap? Well, it's going to come incrementally. It's going to feel like excitement, and it's going to feel like an idea. It's going to just be a steady stream of incremental yeses, enough to keep me happy for the rest of this life experience. And sometimes, still talking to our friend and to you, sometimes your quest to get somewhere puts you in a vibrational stance of not receptivity, because you're trying to get someplace that you can't figure out how to get, and now you're not receptive to what's being given to you right now. The path is always there for you. There's never a moment that Source and those of us who are tending to your vortex say, he's not paying attention, let's go out to lunch. The path is always lighted for you, so that in any moment that you reach receptivity, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. You're going to say, yes. Yes. When you understand that there's a vibrational reality that you are wanting to realize, so you are the translator of the vibration into the reality. And once you get that your job is that translation. Esther became receptive to us because she meditated for 9 months, quieted her mind, got rid of all resistance, allowed her vibration to raise, and then there we were. It's the same about everything. Receptivity. Be receptive to abundance. When you're receptive to abundance, the idea of abundance sounds good to you, not scary. It sounds simple and like flow, not hard. In other words, just practice yourself into feeling the receptivity of what you want. But you got to feel it before you can receive it. You got to get there before you can translate. We like this conversation. It's the peace that many of you have been looking for. It's a practical, applicable peace. So you no longer care about being right, because really you're not being measured against all of the other righters and wrongers in the world, and then you're being rewarded based upon your degree of rightness. Ooh, where do you get this stuff? You are pure positive energy, focused here and now, allowing a little bit or a lot of all that you are to explore and receive the perfection of this moment, you see. So what were you talking about?